You already know, man, it's PacXan, man. I'm jumping off the porch again, man, with Dirty Glove Bastard, man. Tune in.
Oh, you want smoke, bitch? Tell my he too, bitch. Think it's a joke, bitch. Okay.
All right, so we got PacXan off the porch with us today.
You already know, PacXan, man. In the building, man.
How you feeling,
off
bro?
the porch again. You know
Okay, yeah.
I'm good, man. Chilling, regular. You know what I mean? Just trying to focus up on this music for real. Take it serious. I done, you know what I mean, been through all the trials and stipulations, whatever you want to call it. So I'm feeling good though, especially being here today, man.
There it is. Yeah. No, I appreciate you coming by. Go ahead and introduce who's sitting behind you on the porch also.
You already know. I got my cousin right here with me, Mark, man. And I got the movie person, Yana Don.
Okay.
She gonna make all the movies from now on, you know what I mean?
There it is, man.
She just shot my last movie that I just dropped yesterday and shit.
Oh, The Bet?
Yeah, I just dropped Bet yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, man. So what do you got shaking in Atlanta, man?
Shit, regular shit, you know, like this really where it's, you know, where you work at with the music shit. You know, I just, like I said, shot a video, dropped the video yesterday. And, on my birthday, it was my birthday yesterday.
Okay,
shit,
happy belated, man.
Yeah, good looking, man. So
Gemini season,
yeah,
man.
for real. You know what I mean? You know how I get. So I just out here working, man, here off the porch, you know what I mean? Dropped a video, like, you know what I mean? Just trying to keep working, stay consistent, because, you know what I mean? If there's one thing I probably, you know what I mean? It's consistency, you know what I mean? So trying to keep up with that.
No, that's what's important, man. So how'd you celebrate the birthday, man, besides dropping the video? You hit any clubs or anything, or kept it low key?
Yeah, I kept it low key, man. Like, I did the clubs. I done been going to clubs since before I was even supposed to be going to them. So, you know what I mean?
Same here, man.
It's like the club scene is like, you know what I mean? I was going to do something like regular this year. I'll go out, go trip, but I said, nah, I'm going to spend it like doing some shit that matter, you know what I mean? I really want to be here, you know what I mean, yesterday for my birthday,
yeah,
but the closest to it, I said, so this how I'm celebrating my birthday right here off the porch, shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, it's still a good way to bring it in, man. Yeah.
Especially for me, like, you know, I said, like, where I come from, it should be here, this shit, like, that'll be big for me, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about Long Island, man.
Yeah.
I haven't had too many people from Long Island sit on this porch, so kind of talk about what goes on out there.
And it's like, you kind of hit it on the note right there when you said, like, I haven't seen too many people from Long Island, because, you know what I mean, like, it's all right, man. It's kind of like because everybody think of, like, New York City when they think about New York, so it's kind of like a southern New York in a way. I mean, it's like more suburban, meaning just like houses and split up, you know, blocks, not so much like New York City where it's, you know, 1,000, you know, 4,000 people living in an apartment building.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, Long Island is, it's all right, man. But like I was saying about not too many people, you probably not gonna see, cause it's just kind of hard with the whole sticking together thing, you know what I mean, out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, where I'm from, you know, Hempstead, Long Island, that's like one of the most roughest parts. Like when people think Long Island, they think, oh, nice houses and shit. But if you do your homework on, you know what I mean, it's, Terrace Avenue, from, you know, Hempstead, Long Island, that shit is, you know what I mean, pretty rough.
Yeah, you said it's nicknamed Terror Avenue.
Yeah, the news named it Terror Avenue. So you could look that shit in the news. They done did documentaries on the shit. It's like the only, like how I was saying, Long Island is spread out suburbanly. That might be like one of the very few places where it's a very big population on just one block. So it's an apartment building right here. It might be a few thousand, 2,000, 3,000, who knows, in that apartment building. Right across is another apartment building. That could hold who knows how many people next to it. And this is all on one, like this is one street. Like how a regular street is it's just one block with several apartment buildings. So, you know, when we talk about crowds and just a lot of people around, you know, just a lot of shit happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So what was your childhood like growing up there? What were you into?
You know, just regular. It's just the same shit. Like, you know, like I said, it's very different there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, from a lot of places and stuff. So, you know what I mean? Like, the childhood was just like crazy. You know what I mean? Just meaning how some people grow up and stuff, like me growing up, like, and there's, you know, a lot of people coming from where I come from with the street and shit. Just like, you know, a lot of shit happened. So, you know, I done seen a lot, like, you know what I mean? Like coming outside to get in the car with my mom and shooting start, and I gotta run back.
Oh, wow.
You know, this is shit as a little kid, so, you know, like, it's just, you know, a lot of shit go on. Like I said, it's kind of hard because people have like their hoods and shit, like shit going over here, over there, but this is just like all one block. You can't go nowhere. Like, it's shit just so. It was just pretty rough, but like, you know, I'm kind of like glad where I came from, you know what I mean? So want more and want as much as I want, because I always think like, what if I didn't grow up the way I did, like not really having nothing, and I just had life set for me from day one. What a lot of people think, you know, what life is or living is not really life. Like, meaning if I had everything made for me, my parents had everything set up for me, my first car for me when I turned this, like I would think like I'm okay where I'm at in life. I would not be trying to do nothing more because I think that I have it all figured out. Just like for like little things like doctors, lawyers, like all this stuff, like I get those are supposed to be the super superior jobs, right? But you still have to work for somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You still have to, somebody still has to tell you when the clock ends. You have to still ask somebody, can you go somewhere for a family emergency? I don't want to live my life like that, so you know what I mean? So I just want to be my own boss, do my own thing, and you know, just coming from what I came from gave me like all that drive, like I want the world, like, you know what I mean? If I thought I had the world already. So I appreciate where I come from, even though that shit was rough as fuck.
Yeah.
Like rough as fuck. Like I said, sitting here today is like just thinking about all the shit I've been through in life. Is like, damn, like you still, you know what I mean? Still moving and grooving, bro, grinding, like, you know, so, yeah.
No, that's real as fuck right there, man. So at what age would you say you jumped off the porch then?
If I could give like a specific age, I would say like about like 12, because I remember that's when I first really start like try to get my old buddy and shit. Like I've been a hustler since a kid. Talk about making hundreds of dollars off of lemonade stands and shit, you know what I mean? So I've been just on my shit. So like I would say around 12 is when I start like, because it was so hard at that age, I tried to like get a job and shit. I tried to do like the right thing, you know what I mean? So I'm driving around on my bike and shit, going to all these places, trying to sweep here, going to these clothes stores. Can I sell some? So, you know, like 12 is when I really like jumped off the porch and shit, like and really start like trying to make my own money. Start, you know what I mean, trying to sell a little weed and shit, like little dumb shit, you know what I mean? Really trying to see like, I bet where's the money at? Like that's when I really was looking for the money, starting at 12. Like, where's the money at?
Yeah.
Like, for real.
I don't blame you, yeah. So what would you say was like one of the biggest life lessons you had to learn so far?
One of the biggest life lessons I probably could say I learned is that like probably you can't expect what you give, you know what I mean? You gotta look for your blessings in another way, right? So you can't, if you're this person, you know, you're a good person, good hearted, you do for others, like just continue to do that, you know what I mean? Don't be them. Don't say, oh yeah, they like this, so I'm about to start acting like them. Then you're just gonna get the same blessings as them. So the biggest life lesson that you can't, you know, expect what you give, just continue to give what you give, and you know, God will give you your blessings in another way. And people, you know, mistaken because they look for their blessings from the person they're giving them to. Don't look for it from them. You get it from somebody else or from something else. You know what I mean? You might get a call tomorrow from a job. That's the blessing from you got from giving what you give to everybody. Don't just, you know what I mean? So don't expect what you give. That's my biggest, you know, life lesson I could say I learned. So
I like that one, man, because that's so true right there.
Yeah, for real.
All right, so how long have you been making music, and what motivated you to start at first?
I've been making music since like, I say about like 16. This shit when I really start like go to the studio, make it. You know what I mean? Like it like inspired me to make music was, I would just say like probably the money. Like you get what I'm saying? So like and also too like you know when I know a lot of people could like relate to this that make music and shit like that shit is just like on you. You know what I mean? Like you just from a young you just go make music and shit like just being like a popular kid younger like oh fuck it I want to make music, I want to be big, I want to be somebody. What I mean? Just being somebody comes with the money, like whether it's an actor, rapper, you get what I'm saying? I want to, I don't mind acting as too. Like I tried to pursue that as well.
Did you?
As at some point as like a young kid and stuff like then getting kicked out of that, acting class and stuff. Just, a lot of shit that came in between, But like I said, I don't regret nothing because every little second is like matters. You know what I mean? One little second of my life would have been different. I wouldn't be like right here on the porch right now. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, so it's just like just wanting to be big and be somebody and like letting I take life very serious. Like about this shit like I want to make a stamp on the world. You know what I mean? Before So that time comes. So it's just like. So that's just really what inspired me. Like I said, it's been like since about like 16 when I really started going hard, made my first video and shit. Like,
okay,
that shit was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So what type of impact do you want to leave on the world then, or what's the message in your music?
Like to have fun. You know what I mean? So it's like it's 2021. So like. The entertainment shit is different. Like this shit is just all entertainment. You get what I'm saying? So like, this shit is like so big with the entertainment business right now that it's like you could just like. So the impact I want to leave is just like basically to be yourself and have fun. Like so when I'm making my music and shit. The type of music I make is gonna be like I can't really make a song unless you could like dance to the shit. You get what I'm saying? Or like if I can't get up and like bob to have fun to my music, I can't really make it. So, the impact I wanna leave is just, be yourself, make music and, have fun, but most importantly be yourself because, it's just so hard, especially with this music shit. It's like some people wanna be, it's like you have to I'm gonna make my song like this because I know I'll say some shit that don't make sense. If it sound hard when I hear it to my ear on that song, you're gonna say it too. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wanna like, that's the biggest impact to be yourself, cause like it's hard, especially with, rappers and stuff that use like auto-tune and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So, and it's like that's why just be yourself. Continue to make your music. Like me, my music is like high-pitched auto-tune. So, people have shit to say about that shit, but it's like the people that like it, they love it. So it's just everybody different. So like I said, be yourself. That's the biggest impact I want to leave. Be yourself and don't let nobody change nothing about you, how you do, how you rap, how you whatever, who cares, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
All right, so who were some of the artists that you listened to that may kind of inspired you as well?
For sure on the top of the list, Young Thug, that's like my favorite artist. And besides the music, just like just who he is like as a person, you know what I mean? It's like if if you study a favorite artist or whatever, you could just whatever like you say real recognize or whatever you want to call it, like you could see more past the music. Like it's more than just like he lit, like you could tell like he got a pure heart, take care of everybody around. Everybody is like family, if you really listen to interviews and say, it's a lot of people that, started rapping because he inspired them to rap and you know, like that's take a big step, you know, like as an artist to want to see somebody else be a big artist. Like I said, especially coming where I'm coming from, like it's like, you know, nigga be like, oh shit, yo, he getting type big, man. I don't know. Just at the top of the list, you know, Thug, like that's what inspired my music, where my sound come from, like just everything inspired me, who I am, you know, as an artist, like come #1 top of the list, Thug. And you know, like my favorite artist in the line, you know, is just like, you know, Young Thug, Lil Key, and Lil Got It, like literally in that order, like, and it's like that's all I listen to, like. And it's like, even if people around me don't listen to it, I make it. Then it grow on
hear
them.
this today.
You get what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, like as you can see, you know, I got like YSL Tatted right here on my neck, like, and that shit just mean more than just like, if people say, oh, you're not YSL. I mean, realistically, you know, people got a Gucci sign tatted on them, a Louis sign. What realistically YSL is, realistically, you know, could be a name brand too. So it's more, you know, it's like that's a tattoo I still can get, but I know the meaning, you know, like I said, it's more to it than just like, oh, you not watch, there's more to it. Like, you know, like that like the inspiration just to be like, to have like the type of friends he got, and just the way he take care, like just the whole lifestyle, like more just before we even get to the music. And you know, if you get to, when we get to the music, it's like, that should speak for itself. Like, it's just, so yeah, so like my biggest inspiration is just like YSL in general, just how they come together and come as a family. And then, like I said, the music just top it off, like, oh my gosh, like what the fuck. So yeah, so that's where all my inspiration comes from, like, and you know, from this artist shit and shit.
I feel that, man.
Yeah.
How would you compare the music industry to the streets?
You know, that's a really like a hard one, cause like, you know, going forward, like it's kind of, you know, with all the stuff going on and stuff, right, you know, in the industry and stuff, it's kind of so like getting kind of streety, you know what I mean? But you know, I'm not gonna really go too much on that subject, because like one thing I'm gonna stand strong on when I get you know, like, you know, as these interviews go on, and you know, it's getting bigger and more people watching, like, I kind of don't want to get into the politics and shit with the rap. I want to, you know, come in loving everybody. You know, I got love for everybody and shit. If I want to politic and shit like that, you know what I mean? I do that shit in the streets and shit. So if I will compare it, it's the real answer should be, there should be no comparison, because those is two different worlds. We talking about the rap industry where you're making it out where you coming from. So to say what is the comparison is like, there really should be no comparison. So, you know, I don't want to get too much into that, but, you know, so I just want to keep it like strictly like music, and, you know what I mean, like just show everybody you could be yourself, and, you know, just, you know, like love people, and, you know what I mean, just make sure you don't, and you know, just make sure you take care of who is around you, and, you know, who's there for you, and just, you know, just worry about the more important things in life, like, you know what I mean? So, like I said, with that answer, it should be like, there should be no comparison, but right now it's, you know, a little kind of shaky here and there, so, well, yeah, but that will be my answer, that there shouldn't be no comparison. You get what I'm saying?
I got you, man. So what's going on with the music scene in Long Island? Is there much going on up there right now?
Not really, man. Like, it's not really, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not so much together. So, you know, it's like kind of different than like a lot of places that's like on the map, because it's like all, you know, if you name any state, whatever, you know, you kind of got a lot of people like, oh, this person, and they probably all speak, they probably all be with each other. So, you know, it's a little bit different to give the buzz. But Long Island, like, alone though, we have a lot of talent and shit. Like, you know, we got a lot of talent. I mean, we really, like I said, when you talk about like Long Island, people think more of the suburban areas, but we have like areas that are, you know, not so together, but you know what I mean? Like I said, where I come from alone, there's a lot of talent, you know what I mean, from Long Island. So the music scene is not so much on the scene. Like, that's not a place you would get booked at. You get what I'm trying to say? So but the talent is there, but you have to branch out. It's gonna be very hard to have a music scene in Long Island, and even just Long Island alone, even if you are buzzing alone anywhere in New York, you're gonna most likely branch off to the city.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's where you would get your shows. That's where you would go perform. So you get what I'm saying? So unless we talking about New York City, like there's really no music scene outside of like New York City, meaning like I said, you're not gonna really get booked in Long Island to do a show. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not really so much. So to come from Long Island, you have to really like grind and really network and branch out, and like, or else it's gonna be like just trying to have a strict Long Island music scene is gonna be like crazy. Yeah.
I got you, man. All right, so new song and video called Bet. Just dropped it yesterday, man.
Yeah,
what can you tell us about this?
Oh, you a smoke? Bet. Okay. Bet. Yeah, I just dropped that, man. I just dropped that yesterday for my birthday, man. And, like, that shit, I'm proud of that video, shit, man. Like, that video, like, that song is just, like I said, it bring out, like, and I wanted to drop that song and video because it, like, explains me as a artist, a person, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a fun song, like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, and all through the video, I'm just, you know what I mean, turning up, being me, dancing, like, that's me, you know what I mean? So, like, besides all the, you know what I mean, face tattoos, you know what I mean, how I get judged, like, I'm a fun person, like, you know what I mean? So, that song and video, like, really describes me as a person, me as an artist, just how fun and outside the box I think, like, and my mind is just always racing. So, I even mentioned to you, like, yo, you think I could throw the video on the end of the,
Yeah.
So I just be thinking of crazy shit. So, but it's like that video described me as a person and how crazy my mind racing, and how much I just, you know what I mean, like, besides all, like, just serious. So, because, people don't really see that side of me unless they with me every day, you know what I mean? For the most part, you see me walk past you, you just see the serious face with the tattoo guys with the guy with the tattoos on his face, you know what I mean? So you would not even think I would have as much fun as I do. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that song and video really, like, you know what I mean, it described me as a person, just, you know what I mean, as an artist, really, you know what I mean, the most. And so yeah, that's for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Shit turned out dope though, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, appreciate that, man.
So you working on like a new project right now, or you kind of just focusing on dropping some singles?
Yeah, I'm working on a project right now too. I kind of ain't gonna throw a name out there because I'm having I'm kind of thinking about the name. So, I'm having a few names. I don't want to throw one name out there, and that's not even the name of it. And they be looking for
they start looking for it
for this project, and it's not even the project coming out. You get what I'm saying? So. Yeah. But I'm definitely gonna be dropping like a tape soon, or maybe like a little short EP, just to really introduce myself as a new artist. Cause like I said, just coming out as an artist, I didn't always start off with the style of rap I'm rapping at.
Okay.
Because obviously, as years go on, new things come out, and there's you catch on to something that's So I really didn't do auto-tune at first, so I'm gonna drop like a EP or something, like, to really introduce me the new side of artist I am, and with the auto-tune and things like that. And then also I'm working on videos too. I'm gonna be trying to stay more consistent now, because that's one thing I kind of wish I would have worked on more consistency. So I got 2 more videos coming on the way soon, so. Okay. Thinking about dropping another one July 4th maybe. So
okay.
Yeah, I got 2 videos. So she gonna shoot the movie, you know what I mean, for me soon, whenever we get everything together. Yeah. I'm like a last minute person and shit. So but
everything as long as it gets done though.
Yeah,
right?
Everything come together better with me like that though. So yeah, so I'm just working on that, man. And just I'm gonna drop a probably crazy EP. Just introduce me like, oh shit, and then just come with some fire visuals to back it up, like, and just, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I got. That's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah. Yeah, talk about some of the challenges that come with being an independent and a new artist as well.
I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, this shit is like, everything is like you.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just me. I'm not sitting at home and a team calling me like, hey, come do this interview, or hey, come do this video from 2 to 3, then you could go back home. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, this shit is like, you know, and anybody that's an independent artist or do this shit themselves, they can, I don't even gotta go too much, you know, into detail, because that shit is just, like I said, everything you do is just you. Mm-hmm. You're getting yourself to these places. You're spending your own money. And at the end of the day, you know, you dealing with real life shit. You get what I'm saying? And like, you know, this shit is no overnight shit. So you grinding, trying to handle this, handle real, trying to make sure your real life goal is planned if this shit don't go as planned. But you don't want to sleep on this plan. So you're putting your all into this plan and into your life. So you just got so much pressure and weight on your shoulder, like, you know, and like I always see a lot of artists say, oh, they wanted to quit and shit before, and it'd be like the biggest artists you see, like that we used to see say that shit, and I was like, man, they where they at today, they was not about to no quit, you know what I'm saying? But like, and then I'd be like, now, yeah. I like, yeah, it been days where I'd be like, yo, I don't know, man, this shit might not be just going, like, let me just focus on my real life. And it's like, all right, fuck it, tomorrow I'm have an epiphany, fuck it, I gotta go do this music shit, this shit is, I'm right there, I have to keep. So it's just like so much, man, like I said, when everything's on your shoulder, just you trying to grind, you trying to get your name out there, like you get what I'm saying? This shit don't just happen overnight. So you literally coming from wherever you come from, wherever, just trying to make this dream come true by yourself. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you're not coming from nowhere where somebody is big already and shit. Or yeah. You get what I'm saying? Where, oh, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta and shit, you know, you it's just crazy, you know? Like, every time I come out, it's just something different, you know? You could be getting, I don't care what you're doing. You could be going to run and go grab some groceries or something, you know what I'm saying? You might be getting groceries next to your favorite rapper. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, but it's like when it's you coming from a place, you know, where it's a little bit more close, or, you know, this person or that person or this person, that person, you know, it's a little more easy. So, you know, but coming from like when you coming from somewhere where it's just like, you have to make these connections yourself. You have to communicate. You have to be able to be verbal and meet different people, connect with people. You get what I'm saying? So besides the financial shit, but I'm not even gonna get there because that's all I gotta say is financial, and you can just say, yeah, I know. So besides all that, we talking about everything else, you know what I mean? So that shit is like a lot of work, a lot. Yeah, so.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, Pac, so do you got any last words, any shout outs before we wrap it up here, man?
Any last words, really, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep grinding, you know, everybody look out for the new music and shit, you know. Like I said, I know my music is with the high pitch auto tune, like it's gonna be one of them type of sounds that's gonna have to grow on you, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I want everybody to keep watching out, you know, see what I got coming, and, you know, just, you know, things like that. And as far as shout outs, you know, I just want to say, you know, shout out to everybody, you know, that's rocking with me, that took any type of, you know, part in where I'm at or who I'm becoming, and, you know, just anybody that love me. And, you know, I'm just world so how it is today, you know, I'm just not gonna direct any names because, you know, it's like, oh, you said this name and left this person out, but you just was in the moment and forgot this name. So just, you know, if you know I rock with you, you know I rock with you. You know, if you love me, you know, I love you. Shit like that.
Oh, you want smoke?